Hello sir, today I will explain the topic named improper integrals. First of all, I want to say that we have two types of improper integrals. First type is when we have only one of integrals. No, we know at least one of the limits is that one of the limits is infinitive. So for example, like, I'm sorry. So for example, like this, or we can say that maybe it's I really sorry again, that maybe it will be negative infinitive. And second type is the type where integrated function is not defined at a point in the interval of the integration. I can give example. For example, that will be 1, that will be -3, and 2 over x power of 5 dx. Here we can say that 2 over x in power of 5 is not defined if x is equal to 0. It will be just not defined. And now you can see that you can see example where we must show the that improper integral, that this improper integral has a value and find that value. As you can see, in this step we must write integral with the upper limit. We must put instead of infinity any like letter. For example, here is put in b. Here we must integrate this function in just normal way as we're doing it as we done in the lessons. We can say that b is infinitive. Then denominator gets larger. It becomes it's increasing. It becomes larger, and the value of the fraction it's equal to 0. It's 10 to 0. And then if you do all the steps, we will have this equation. Now I will show how did I solve first exercise, first two equations. Here I have a pen. Mathematics will broke my heart, sir, because it's my last 4 in my GPA. Okay, one of the last. So look, I have done all these 3 steps, and that's all. This equation is doing differently. Now I'll explain how. And this equation is doing how I explained just 30 seconds before. Now I'll explain how to solve this. So look, I will explain how we must solve this one. Look, here is we don't know our function. We can say that it's p, but we know that p is greater than -2 and less than 0. Then we can say that p is just less than 0, yeah? So we can say that p is equal to, we can write p as 0, and it has no infinity value. Here we must say that integral doesn't exist, and that's all. The answer is that this equation has no infinity value. That's all.